Welcome to Look Around the Confederation. I'm your host of the evening, Moose. And before we get started, please remember the views and opinions expressed in this broadcast are not necessarily the views and opinions of the SCV, its GEC, nor in divisions, brigade, camps, or any other subsidiaries. How is everybody doing in Dixieland tonight? We got a good little show for y'all planned. It's summertime, as you can tell. I'm going to wear this. We will see if it is a bad decision later on in the show. But we got the Lone Ranger, past Commander-in-Chief Chuck McMichael in the chat. The most sharp-dressed man in the SCV, Paul Gramlin Jr., past Commander-in-Chief as well. Victor Smith is in the chat. Keith, Mr. Allen, good to see everybody. This is our first ever stream that we are broadcasting live at the same time on Rumble. Sometimes some people have noticed a delay in it coming up. I think I fixed it. We'll see. But good to see everybody in the chat tonight. We got some news from the Louisiana boys tonight and some news surrounding some Louisiana boys tonight. So Louisiana's going to be up in the spotlight. Mooses don't have good fashion sense. I think I'm proving that off very well. I wear cowboy boots, blue jeans, and a t-shirt most days, even in the summer. I do not know how to dress for summer, but this is what I think someone would dress for summer weather. So I'm rocking it at least this episode. We might never see this again, but I thought it'd be funny on the week that is officially leading into summer to break out one of my mini Hawaiian shirts that I hope none of you ever get to see me in. Those are just my beach wear. Got some news from Victor tonight. That depends on which moose you talk to. That is true. We have Gigi, Miss Linda in the chat. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed. If you don't like watching us on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, you can also make sure to watch us on scvchat.com. We are coming in with a lot of great new ways to watch us and a lot of great ways to support us, so please stay tuned for that. I like the shirt. Hawaiian Day is coming up soon. Yes, it is. I'm looking forward to it, Commander. I like crazy ties. I don't know if anybody knows my tradition, but every year I buy 2 new Confederate-themed ties for my division reunion and then, of course, the national reunion. My division reunion tie just came in. I just got it made. Oh, yeah. I am also so crazy about getting Confederate ties made because you can't really find them anywhere. I have someone that makes my own Confederate ties for me. So all of my Confederate ties at least have a bit of uniqueness. Sometimes we rip off some lovely styles from other people, but this year I don't expect it to be the only one of its kind, but this one was specially made for me, so I'm going to take pride in it. And I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to get made for national. I'm going to save that. Did I mispronounce your name? I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad you're here. Oh, yay. We have all the big hitters in the chat now. We got the Commander-in-Chief, sometimes known as my father, Jason Bashir's in the chat. Good to see you, sir. I'm rocking a Hawaiian shirt, getting ready for summer. This is the most unredneck thing you will probably ever see on me. I was just getting done telling people I usually wear the same thing. I have like 25 navy blue shirts, and I wear them with navy blue pants and boots. So as everybody can tell, I have no style. But I got this for Fat Tuesday a couple years ago, so I thought I'd break it out tonight. It's been summer in Florida since March. Yeah, no, I'll talk to you, Victor. I still can't figure out what tie I'm going to get made for national. So I'm not going to lie. If your camp can give me a good deal, because I pay a good bit of money for my custom-made reunion ties, for those who don't know. I spend way too much money on a tie. So if I can get one and support an SCV camp in the process, that's great. I'll have to see what you have though. I like mine having special meaning behind it. I will go out of my way to find it. I made, like, for example, when Commander in Chief Larry McClooney was going out of office, he's a big Beauregard fan and an educator. I don't know if y'all knew that. And I got a Beauregard tie made for myself. And of course, I gave it to the Commander in Chief in honor of him going out of office. It's the only one of its kind. You can easily copy it. You could probably center it a bit better than I did. I did mess up with the centering, and it bothers me greatly. But yeah, already got my one made. It just came in for the Mississippi Division reunion. So if you're going to the Mississippi Division reunion, look for me Saturday. I will have my special tie made on. And I'm still thinking on national. I want to get something with, since my father is commander in chief, I'm thinking of getting like a Confederate T-Rex put on it. But then again, I don't know if he would just kick me off the stage at that point in front of everybody. So, uh, got to be careful, man. Oh, it's fine. I'm just shooting the breeze for a second. We'll go into the news. Just talking, catching up with everybody. It's been a while since we've had, in my opinion, a bit of a calm episode going out of April. I mean, it's crazy during that month, and May has surprisingly been like a blink and you miss it type of thing. I mean, I cannot believe it's almost done with May, and we have an event later on that I'll be talking to, that I will be busy with these next couple weeks. Will it match your light green sports coat? Commander, I am trying to find a way to make one that will match. I'm awful with matching, first off. You can ask my father. My poor father will see me walk out of the house and he's like, "You're a full grown man, but I will tell you without a shadow of a doubt that does not match anywhere close." And at that point, I will either decide how important it is I match that day, or I'll just walk out the door. I wear a lot of navy blue, and I took this poor girl on a date one time, and we looked like a couple of Smurfs. She had a blue dress on. I had a navy blue jacket, a navy blue shirt, navy blue pants. The only thing on me that was a different color than the rest of my clothing were my boots because they were worn out brown. Bless their hearts. Commander, do not tempt me. I will make a Confederate T-Rex tie, and I'll give it to you next year. I did that with Larry. I'll do that with you, Commander. I guess it's going to be a tradition now for me to get a custom-made tie and give it to the outgoing Commander-in-Chief. Commander Boshier says he'll take it from me and wear it. But to answer your question, Commander Gramlin, I'm hoping. I do plan on wearing it at the national reunion. I don't think I told you that. I meant to grab it last year, and I just ran out the door. I cannot remember what was happening. But I'm going to break it out this year. Now, will it look good on me? 50-50, but I'm going to try to pull it off. It is a shame that everybody's going woke, and it seems like it's happening just like in succession. Like they keep doing it. And I'm like, have y'all not seen the sales? Bud Light is like, okay, we're going to reach off into something. See here. Looking forward to being in Virginia Saturday for a flag raising. And this comes from our Chief of Heritage Operations, Mr. Ron Kennedy, who will be on next Thursday for Commander's Comments, along with our Commander-in-Chief, Jason Boshiers. So if you want to know what's going on the national level of the SCV, tune in. Let's see here. Commander Gremlin says, I would say it's time to break out of your navy blue strange hole. You know what the funny thing is? I was about to buy a navy blue suit as well to go along with my tie I'm wearing at Division. So you might see me break that out at National. Who knows? Who really needs that in their life? I'm too tall to be a leprechaun. There is a height requirement on that. And I was going to do a joke, but I'm not brave enough to do that joke. Uh, I'm hoping to break out the green sports coat. I have it lined up to take with me to the cleaners when I take all my suits when I normally do for division national. Um, so I'm planning on bringing it. I have no idea what I'm going to match with it. Again, I'm absolutely awful with that stuff, but I might throw it in with my Hawaiian tie and really hurt some people's eyes and just say wing it. What's going to happen? A little late. It's good to see Jack. It's perfectly fine to be late. Just glad everybody's coming in. We will be talking about the news momentarily. I'm just kind of giving everybody a chance to catch up. Keith says, yes, I'm absolutely awful with pronunciation. The more you watch the show, the more you will realize it. I hate messing up people's names because it's a pet peeve of mine. And my last name gets mispronounced to me all the time. And so I hate mispronouncing people's names, but I do it so often. I mispronounce camp names like it was going out of style or something. Like I lean into that. Bless my heart. I'm new to the SCV since February. Being from Florida, your shirt is welcome. Thank you. Thank you. And welcome to the Southern Brotherhood. You always have a brother and a family member in me. I love the SCV. I do think of it as an extended family, a Southern Brotherhood, a network, all defending our heritage and history. So I'm happy to have you aboard. All right. Let's see. Miss Linda, I need a fashion consultant. I look awful 90% of the time, and it doesn't really bother me. It bothers my friends around me because, again, I wore this originally for Fat Tuesday, and I always pick up something that's just, what is he wearing on Fat Tuesday every year? And I found this, I think, 2 years ago, and I just found it in my closet today. And I was like, well, this week is the official end of spring, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in summer. So I might as well wear at least one Hawaiian shirt on it. Look around. I do wear a lot of Hawaiian shirts when I'm at the beach, to the dismay of all my friends. They tell me I look like I am their grandpa, and I take that as a compliment. Uh, So I like my Hawaiian shirts, but I do need a fashion consultant, especially for reunions, because I try to look nice for reunions. I'll actually shave and stuff like that. Maybe we'll see. Commander in Chief Bo Shears will also be in Lexington with our Chief of Heritage of Operations, Mr. Ron Kennedy, and the Stonewall Brigade for the flag raising. Congratulations! That sounds awesome. You can't hurt my eyes any more than I have. Commander, I don't know what you're talking about. Every time I walk in a room, I try to find you. Even if I know you're not going to be there, I still look, I catch myself looking for you because I'm like, what has he wore today? I'm not going to lie to you. If I ever, start being able to buy a lot of suits, my goal is to be the next Paul Gramlin, because that man is spot on. And I will buy a salmon jacket. My great grandfather, the first of my family joined the SCV, had a salmon jacket, and I am going to be wearing that hopefully one day soon. I don't have any money for it right now. Carl, Army of Tennessee Councilman, good to see you. Faversham. I sent in news with some misspelled words for the benefit of Moose. Well, they weren't corrected. I can tell you that. Mispronunciating names. You should be a redneck living in southern Louisiana. I guess that goes into just being in Mississippi at this point. Don't feel bad, Moose. Probably 3/4 of my clothes are olive green. Oh yeah, at least 3/4 of mine's navy blue, and it's just because I'm an Ole Miss fan, or I grew up an Ole Miss fan, and so all the stuff I got was just navy blue, navy blue, navy blue, and all my jeans are dark navy blue. So I look, and my favorite jacket at the time is dark navy blue. Now it's at least black, and I mismatch. I have some color on me. But when I was in high school and all throughout my time at Ole Miss, I looked that some of my friends called me the navy blue monster. That is how I looked. Just need a wife to dress you? Yeah, yeah. We far from that. That's probably smart, Jack. Jack says he wears a Confederate uniform to all SCV events. That's smart. Let's see here. You're too young to be a pawpaw. Might be a moose paw. That got me. That is true. I do need Miss Linda to basically dress me at this point. Everybody's getting concerned. Let's see here. The Lieutenant CIC, Mr. Walter D. Donnie Kennedy, will be in Cave City, Kentucky for the Kentucky SCV reunion this weekend. Awesome. Please ask them to send me pictures. Hey, and we'll talk about it on the next. Well, no, we won't talk about it on the next episode of Look Around the Confederation, but the next episode. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I call my truck the Gray Ghost. That's the name I went with for it. Well, everybody, I think I killed enough time just visiting. It's good talking to y'all. I think we're going to go ahead and get in the news. Real quick, we're going to talk about one of our sponsors. Let me get up here. All right. Sometimes this stuff is everywhere. I'll leave Connor unattended one episode. Let's see here. Where is it? Hey, there it is. All right, tonight's first sponsor is Southern Flags and Quilts. If you want a historically accurate battle flag, national flag, or any other flag that our ancestors flew and fought under, you please contact Southern Flags and Quilts, because you're not sending your money over to some Yankee. You're not sending it overseas. You're sending it to someone that is a Southerner and loves your heritage as much as you do. Southern Flags and Quilts is based in Alabama, which some say is the heart of Dixie. I strongly disagree with that, as I think it is Mississippi. But I'm not going to fight with that on here. You can please support Southern Flags and Quilts by going to their Facebook page. Again, Southern Flags and Quilts. Link is in the chat if you want to go check her out. If you're on Rumble, the chats are on the chat is on Facebook and YouTube. If you want to get these links, we ask that you please go look at it. And they call her the Betsy Ross of the South. I like that. But please go support Southern Flags and Quilts. She has done a phenomenal job. She has done a project for my brigade that we are very proud of, and we can't wait to show off. But we have a couple of more weeks until we can do that. But as soon as it happens, we will talk about it. We want to thank Southern Flags and Quilts for doing that amazing work with my brigade, as well as the SCV Chat official flag. And again, you don't have to believe me. Her work speaks for itself. It is all outstanding, all beautiful. It's just fantastic. This is one of my favorites. I'm a little biased, of course. And then, of course, she made the SCV Chat logo flag. So we want to thank her again. And thank you. And please go support our sponsor, Southern Flags and Quilts. All right. With that, let us get into the news. Let's see here. Yes, she is an absolute outstanding flag bearer. Gainesville? Yes. But I do not have any pictures of it, or I probably would have went ahead and talked about it, but I'll save that for reunion week. All right. We're going to start off with the Alabama division and their yellow hammer jammer. It will be held on September 30th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the Confederate Memorial Park in Marbury, Alabama. Musical performances by Mud Cooper, Allie Knight, Brendan Young, and Unreconstructed. Past Commander-in-Chief Chuck McMichael will be our keynote speaker. Food and drinks are available, games for kids and adults, door prizes, historical presentations, and many other activities. Bring your ice cream freezers, pop-up tents, and lawn chairs. It's going to be a great day. There's also a hot dog eating contest for adults and kids. No administration fee to enter the park. It's just going to be a good old day of family fun. Please again, go check out the first annual Yellow Hammer Jammer, sponsored by the Alabama Division of the Sons of Confederate Veterans. All right, going on to the next bit of news. Let's see here. Here it is. On October 7th at Pinewood Cemetery at 11 a.m., in Daytona Beach, Florida, the Private William Riley Milton Camp 741 will be having a footstone dedication for its namesake. In attendance will be the grandson of Private William Riley Milton, and in attendance will be other family members. We're asking everybody who are wishing to attend to please contact Camp Commander Victor Smith at his email scrolling at the bottom of the screen. All right, I'm going to let that stay up there for a second. While I'm doing that, you can go check us out on Rumble now at, well, SCV Chat. Some of our videos do take a bit longer to get on there, but I think I have fixed it. So now you should be able to enjoy our content on Rumble if you so please. And if none of our content providers that you watch us on you really like, of course, you can also join us on scvchat.com. All right, getting to the next bit of news. And of course, this is going back to the Private William Riley Milton Camp 741. On June 13th, you get to hear from Miss Barron, the daughter of the carver of Stone Mountain. And also join us on July 11th. You get to hear from Historian-in-Chief Forrest S. Dawes. It sounds like you guys have two great meetings planned with great speakers. I cannot wait. I should be at... Oh, excuse me. Been up all day. I should be at the June 11th one, so I cannot wait to see what y'all do. I've been wanting to visit y'all's camp for a while now. Let's see here. Hey, that's good. Don't let the size of your camp deter you from doing something for the cause. I see so many people. Well, we only have 20, or we only have 15, or we even only have 7. And only 2 of those do the work. But here's the thing. We know what we're doing is right. And you can go out there and still do great things no matter what. So make sure you go out there and you do a lot of great things. We have Dr. Samuel Mitchum in the chat. Good to see you, sir. Always good to see you. Let's see here. Jumping into the next bit of news will be the 21st Annual Forest Homecoming and Southern Heritage Festival. Yeah. Festival, yes. Oh my. That took a while, didn't it? They will have cavalry, infantry, and artillery, historical speakers, musical entertainment, women's programs, Confederate silent auctions, Southern settlers, plus food and drinks. This again will be Saturday, June 17th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is a fundraiser for the Nathan Bedford Forrest Boyhood Home. Sponsored, of course, by the Sons of Confederate Veterans. If you want to go to a phenomenal event sometime soon, I would highly recommend trying to go to the Boyhood Home celebration. I have been trying to go for years myself. I hope to be able to attend this year. Phenomenal event from what I've heard. Just absolutely amazing. So if you can, please go out and celebrate and help out the boyhood home of General Nathan Bedford Forrest. All right, next bit of news. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Takes me a minute sometimes. 8th, Florida. Quincy Young Guards Camp 703 are having a memorial service May 27th this weekend for men who died on the CSS Chattahoochee. They will have in attendance 9th Brigade Commander Jack and 3rd Brigade Commander Mr. Mark as guest speakers. Jack will also be bringing down the Hunley submarine replica. Now, doesn't that sound just absolutely fantastic? That is amazing. Florida is doing a lot of, well, that was in Florida, right? Yes. Sometimes, bless my heart. A lot of great events on this episode. Again, I will post all the flyers you send me on the SCV Chat Facebook page after the end of the episode, or sometime after. Sometimes I do like to eat real quick, and sometimes I do have another meeting that I have to attend right after this. So give me some time. They'll at least be up hopefully by tomorrow. Getting into the next bit of news. Here we go. The Maryland Division. Woo-hoo. I cannot wait. I have been excited for this news since I got it. Maryland Division SCV Color Guard, led by Captain Ray Rooks, participated in an Iron Cross dedication ceremony. This was sponsored by the Mary Curtis Lee 17th Virginia Regiment Chapter, number 7, the United Daughters of the Confederacy at Beth El Cemetery in Alexandria, Virginia, and will be on Sunday, or was on Sunday, May 21st. Crosses of honor were placed on the graves of 5 Confederate veterans. Yes. And these veterans were, let's see here. It's not popping up on my screen. There it is. Private George W. Jones, Private William M. Dean, and Private M. Frank Mason. Oh, and one more, Sergeant William Jackson Summers. And of course, I'll put in more information about them in the chat because they do, let's be honest, they deserve it, people. Let me get that information in the chat. So if you have any more information about these, you can, of course, have it. It's always good to have information. All right. So first off, wait, actually, I think I have 2 pictures of that. Oh, that's a bit later, I think. First off, Maryland Division, thank y'all for this. This is awesome. I'm glad y'all's color sergeant our captain did that. I love seeing Southern Crosses of Honor go up, especially the big, beautiful ones. Because again, it's an eye catcher. Well, you know, what did this guy do? Well, he served in the Confederate military, and he did so honorably. So, it's a great day in Maryland. I'm so thankful to the Maryland Division, especially Mr. John, for sending me this. I love hearing about stuff in divisions. I love hearing about camp news, as always. And Maryland's always on top of it. Anytime they send me some news, it's always something good, and it's always something they're doing for the cause. So thank y'all. Way to go, Maryland, as the commander-in-chief put it in the chat. And of course, their information is in the chat as well. Let's see here. I think you can get a cross from headquarters, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. We have some people who can definitely correct me on that in the chat. All right, we're going to shoot over to Louisiana now. If I'm not well, no. First, we have this. Let's see here. The United Confederate Veterans 26th Reunion Marker Rededication, which is sponsored by the Lieutenant General Richard Taylor Camp 1308, will be on May 29th, 2023 at noon. Greenwood Cemetery in Shreveport, Louisiana. Bring rifles and flags. All SCV, UDC, and OCR members are welcome. I'll leave that up there for a smidge more longer. That is awesome. I am mad that I do not think I'll be able to attend that. I shall not. Dagnabbit. Yeah, man, that sounds like a good event. Can't make everything, sadly, but definitely try to go make it. Sounds like a great event. Glad y'all are doing a rededication. Awesome. Thank y'all. Let's see here. Yes. All right. So going back to the Iron Cross thing. Yes, Iron Crosses can be purchased from the general headquarters at $150 plus shipping. It's a bit pricey, but trust me, that thing ain't going nowhere. That's going to be around for a long time. And it is worth every penny. We bought like 5 a couple years ago. We went around Florida, Louisiana, and Texas and Alabama finding Confederate ancestors of ours that didn't have them. And my father went out and put them out. So I love Iron Crosses. I love seeing them go up. It has a memory connection to me now with me doing it with my father. So, yeah, definitely worth every penny. Awesome. Make sure you, if you're thinking about getting one, put one out. All right. And make sure you make it to that rededication. We're going to be sticking with Camp 1308 for a hot second real quick. The members of the, let's see, where's the picture? Oh, that was of the Iron Cross celebration. I'm sorry. I knew I had that picture, but I could not find it. It wasn't popping up for me. But there it is. But here are who we're talking about tonight, right now. Members of Lieutenant General Richard Taylor Camp 1308 of Shreveport, Louisiana, attended the 2023 Louisiana Division Reunion in Alexandria, Louisiana. Congratulations. I think we have a good bit of those Louisiana boys in the chat, especially from the Camp 1308. Could y'all tell us a bit about y'all's division reunion? How'd it go? I hope a lot of business got conducted. I hope you got to meet a lot of good people. I hope you got to connect with brothers and sisters that you haven't seen in a while. And I hope it was a great day for the cause. I love division reunions. I love national reunion. I wish I could go to a bit more division reunions. I just like going around and sharing ideas. And Past Commander-in-Chief Chuck Michael says the food was great as well. So I'm so happy that y'all had a great day and had a great food. Oh, and Commander-in-Chief Jason Boshears was there as well. Awesome. I could make a joke about Commander Boshears, and he knows what it is, I think, about division reunions. And I'm just going to leave it as a private in-joke house between us. Yes. Oh, Commander Boshears also had a very lovely speech. I wish I could have heard it. But again, I'm glad that y'all had a lot of people coming in on the Louisiana division. Yes, it was a great day. The Louisiana division was great. Wow. Commander Boshears will be in Florida June 3rd for our division reunion. Awesome. It's a great day going around, people. Great day. Now, we are finishing up with the Camp 1308 news. Members of the Lieutenant General Richard Taylor Camp 1308 of Shreveport, Louisiana, held a recruiting booth at the Poke Salad Festival here we are, the first one of the night. in Blanchard, Louisiana on May 20th, 2023. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Glad that y'all were there. It's always good to have a recruitment booth set up when you can. It gets you out not only in the community, but again, it also opens your door for new members, and that's always great. And of course, you'll probably talk to a couple people for a minute um, and have a good time with it. Just finished the Abbeville Institute Zoom meeting on Union Terror. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I've been so busy today. I completely forgot about that. Oof. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to go anyway because of the show, but I could have recorded it. Maybe. The Kennedy Twins will be speaking out of state and could not make it. First one I've missed in a long time. Of the Florida division. Well, we'll be talking about that in a minute, actually. Going to the division reunion was one of the most one of the most pleasurable parts of being CIC. Oh, that's awesome, Commander. That's awesome. Let's see here. They missed the division reunion at. Oh, I'm glad you pointed that out. So I'll put your comment on the screen. They missed the division reunion in order to work at this booth, which is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that's dedication, people. I'm glad that y'all were able to do that and be able to go out and do these two great things. I thank the men that sacrificed not going to division reunion because I'm not going to lie, I would be salty, which means mad. I'm letting some of my Gen Z speak slip there. I would have been a bit upset about about missing my division reunion. I will admit it. So I thank y'all for that sacrifice, going out there and making sure that you promote and change the narrative of the SCV and protect, of course, most importantly of all, the Confederate soldiers' good name. So thank you, gentlemen, for making that sacrifice. Oh, you'll be in Texas for the Texas Division reunion. Oh, well, please tell us how it goes in Texas, Commander. And Victor, I better hear something about Florida. Let's see here. Yes, yes, yes. So when I was talking about Southern Flags and Quilts earlier, about they did a special project for my brigade. My brigade is hosting the Mississippi Division reunion this year, and they were awesome enough over there at Southern Flags and Quilts to make our reunion flag, and it looks outstanding. I got a chance to look at it for a bit. Cannot wait. I get to finally see it in person next weekend. I was sent a couple of pictures of it. Looks phenomenal. Great work as always. And of course, thank y'all. And again, people, please go support Southern Flags and Quilts. Outstanding flags, makes outstanding camp flags, reunion flags, historically accurate flags, and many, many more. So make sure to go support them. See here. Let's see here. Oh wow, we got a lot of people going to the Texas reunion. Awesome. Let's see here. I think we are wrapping up on a bit of news here. But before we do that, let's talk about, of course, the Private William Riley Milton Camp 741. Since Victor's talking in the chat, I thought I'd go ahead and pull this up, mess with him for a minute. But on May 9th, they hosted and had guest speaker Thomas Jesse, presenter and living historian, portray General Robert E. Lee. He did a fantastic program on Lee in Florida. And of course, in this picture, you get to see Camp Commander Victor Smith and Mr. Jesse. And I've seen Mr. Jesse a couple times. And he always has this amazing portrayal of the general ready to go. It is absolutely beautiful. And if you have not seen him in uniform, you need to. It is outstanding. Great man. Thank you for all the work you've done. Also, a bit of news to jump on to that. Let me get that ready. There it is. Let's see here. Mr. Jesse and Mr. Terry of Camp 741 both have over 50 years in the SCV. Mr. Jesse with 153, and with 53, and Mr. Terry at Ooh, 55 years total. I'll get it out. That is a combination of 108 years in the SCV. That is absolutely phenomenal. Congratulations, of course, on 53 years, Mr. Jesse, and 55, Mr. Terry. I hope to make it that long in this organization. I will be celebrating my 12th year in the organization this fall. But congratulations, sirs. I hope you got your 50-year pins. I think it's 50. And I hope that you were celebrated because that is an amazing achievement. And we want to thank you all for being in this organization and, well, fighting for the charge and the Confederate soldiers' good name. All right. We're going to be wrapping our news in Mississippi with the Jefferson Davis 215th birthday celebration will be at Beauvoir June 3rd. They will have birthday cupcakes, punch, as well as special guest speakers, the Kennedy twins. And the Kennedy twins will start speaking in the Presidential Library beginning at 2 p.m. Come help us celebrate one of the greatest figures in not just Southern history, but American history at one of the most historical properties in the country. Please make your plans to attend. June 3rd, of course, is President Jefferson Davis's birthday, and us here at Mississippi, of course, with him being a Mississippian, I said it, are happy to celebrate President Davis's birthday here at his beautiful home of Beauvoir. And so if you can, if you're in Mississippi or if you're just passing through and you want to celebrate Jefferson Davis's birthday, please join us June 3rd at 2 p.m. You can show up a bit sooner than that. I will be on the property. I will be working, though, probably till about 10 or 11. And then I'll probably go out and help set up the event because I am on the events committee. So I'll be helping them. Please make sure to join us. It's going to be a phenomenal night, a great night for all. And I cannot wait to see what the Lieutenant Commander-in-Chief and our Chief of Heritage Operations have in store for us. And we cannot thank you enough. And this is coming from me and the rest of us here at Beauvoir. We cannot thank the Kennedy twins enough for coming out and talking at the 215th Jefferson Davis birthday celebration held at Beauvoir. Good night, Past Commander-in-Chief Paul Gramlin. Good to see you, sir, as always. It is beautiful, Beauvoir, so please make the plans to attend. We're going to have a great day. And, of course, I might be wrong. I think anybody can be in, but I know for a fact if you're in the Mississippi Division, the Board of Trustees will be meeting that day. So show up. You'll be getting the information soon enough about what time, where, and stuff like that. All right. Well, we have successfully gone through the news, everybody. It has been a wonderful night of news. Could not ask for a better one myself. And before we go, though, I want to talk about tonight's sponsor. And what a better way to end this night with Beauvoir and Jefferson Davis than talking about one of the best, newest books on Jefferson Davis, which is, of course, Jefferson Davis, High Road to Emancipation and Constitutional Government. And, of course, this is the Kennedy twins' newest book. So let me get all the information ready for y'all so you guys can go get this great book. Let's see here. There it is. Got to get the link. Sometimes it doesn't want to load. There it is. All right. Link is in the chat if you want to go get this. All right. So you might be wondering, well, what is Jefferson Davis High Road to Emancipation and Constitutional Government about? You kind of skipped over that part. Well, sometimes my stuff doesn't load, but let me tell you what it's about. It is about how Jefferson Davis was a leader in the high road to emancipation. He looked for a day which slaves would be prepared to live and participate in society. He did more, though, than advocate for this high road to emancipation. He practiced his beliefs in the ultimate emancipation of Southern slaves. Many of his former slaves left for prosperity and their testimony about their former master, who prepared them to be a self-sustaining member of society. is a phenomenal book. I got to start reading it this week. It is amazing. I wanted to start reading it in honor of course, Jefferson Davis's birthday, June 3rd, and I have not been disappointed. It is hard for me to put it down. It has been a great book, and I highly suggest you get it. And where can you get it, you might ask? You can get it at www.kennedytwins.com and most online bookstores. Once again, that is www.kennedytwins.com. All right, everybody. Without further ado, though, I do believe that is going to be it for tonight. But please remember to send your news, pictures, short videos, and write-ups to scvyouthoutreach@gmail.com, and you'll be featured on the upcoming episode of Look Around the Confederation. And if you are a camp or division that have a project you would like to talk about live, or if you want to have a state of the division address, please contact us at scvyouthoutreach@gmail.com, and make sure you tune in Monday for SCV Chat, 7 p.m. Confederate Standard Time, as we will have Executive Director of the SCV, Adam Southern, on for our Hearth and Home episode. As well, we have a booming week next week. Next week, episode of Look Around will be Commander's Comments, where we have Commander-in-Chief Jason Boshears and Chief of Heritage Operations, Mr. Ron Kennedy, on to talk about what National's been doing. We have a great week for y'all planned next week. Make sure to please share this video out. Please make sure to support the Kennedy Twins' newest book at www.kennedytwins.com. And make sure to tune in Monday and Thursday, Confederate Standard Time at 7 p.m. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Again, one more time, please share. And remember to stay Southern, my friends. Good night, everybody.
There is a place nestled in the rolling farmland of southern Middle Tennessee. A home constructed in 1837, nearly lost to the ravages of war. Saved by a servant and a Confederate general. A place where families loved and lost. If walls could talk, what stories could be told? If a place, a home, can feel love, loss, pain, surely this is one of those places. Nearby is a more recent structure, and inside are the stories of heroes and heroines, stories of battles won and lost, stories of sacrifices made by the people of its native soil. A place that will tell the true and complete story of the Southland and the war fought for its freedom. From the causes that led to the conflict to the modern-day struggles to protect Southern history. Historic Elm Springs and the Confederate Museum at Elm Springs are the general headquarters for the Sons of Confederate Veterans. A place where the story of the Southland and its historic struggle is preserved and told. Come and discover your history.